Ready to go. And starting this one, Andrew Abbott. What's the scouting report on him?
Well, he's been a real quality starter for his club. And coming into this one, what stands out for me is that right-handed hitters have really struggled batting below 200 on the year. It seems that they have a hard time picking up his release point and tracking the ball into the zone. So we'll see how right-handers do against him in this one.
Next offering upstairs. And that is out of play. Right side, hard hit. On to first. One out in the top of the first. Let's take a look at the Brewers lineup. This team can really pile up the runs, Chris. They're among the top teams in scoring this year.
Yeah, and when you can get a lead and be out in front, it really changes what that opposing manager can do with the bullpen. And on top of that, it helps your own pitching staff. It gives them more margin for error. So instead of pitchers squeezing the ball, trying to throw darts and be perfect, they can relax, let the ball come out of their hands, and pitch effectively. So that offense and the ability to score runs also helps the pitching and the defense.
Benson makes the grab, and there's two gone.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
Christian Yelich.
And now it'll be Christian Yelich. Here's a 1-1. Short hop liner, handled it short. Jumps, throws, safe at first, and an infield single keeps the inning going.
Well, that's one of those where you just have to tip your cap because he couldn't have played that one any better. Stood no chance with the speed running down the line.
And it's Rhys Hoskins up to the dish. Step off throw to first. Yelich dives back in.
Boog, the runner at first needs to be careful right here. He's dealing with a pickoff artist on the mound.
Falling behind 2-1. Here goes the runner. Pitching for a strike. Throw to second. Great jump. And that is a stolen base. It wasn't even close.
Yeah, I like being aggressive right there with 2 outs. It's kind of a classic steal situation. You get thrown out, no big deal. That guy at the plate leads off the next inning. Now, a single to the outfield can push a run across.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Back here in Cincinnati, and on the mound now, D.L. Hall, having a pretty ridiculous season so far, Singy.
Yeah, you see there with the sub-2 ERA, very dependable guy, and he's been pretty much lights out so far this season. So when a guy like this takes the mound, I'm expecting to watch him get into a rhythm quickly and just move through a ball game. Sometimes you can see some big strikeouts. Other times it's hard to even know he's there because the innings go so quickly.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that slider wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he got him to chase. That's just a bad approach right there. Either he was looking for something else and got completely fooled, or he was sitting all over the slider and just couldn't resist the temptation. But, man, really expanded right there and didn't have a chance of making contact with that pitch.
Next for Cincinnati, Santiago Espinal. One out, base is empty. Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. On the ground to third, Monasterio. To first, and the home first moving along quickly today. 2 gone. Here's the lineup for the Reds. Their opponent on the mound today does run into some trouble finding the strike zone at times. So, Singy, I got to figure part of the plan, be patient, be selective today.
Yeah, coming in, regardless of, what that first inning is going to look like, his history. You don't want to help him out. You've got to be patient and make sure that when you attack, that it's a pitch that you can do some damage with. Otherwise, just build up some traffic on the base pass, push across some easy runs, and perhaps get into some of those gap arms in the bullpen.
And now 2-2. Comebacker to the mound. Throws to first. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Nobody left for Cincinnati. Scoreless after 1. Second inning set to go. Daz Cameron at the plate.
Daz Cameron.
That's inside.
2-1 the count now. He hasn't seen a fastball yet, but you've got to be ready to hit one because you doubt the pitcher wants this to go to a 3-1 count.
That one drilled left field. And a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Batting 6th, right fielder.
That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
Now here is Sal Frelick. Just missed. Fouls one away, and now 3-2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Joseph Ortiz up now for the Brewers. Popped up right side. McLean on the move. Pulls it in on the run. And there's 2 away.
Batting 8th, catcher Eric Haas.
So 2 down now, and here is Eric Haas. Next pitch is outside. Yeah, that's fouled off.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Runner. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Got him swinging. So they can't do anything with the leadoff single there. Now to the bottom of the 2nd. We're tied, 0-0. Back here at Great American Ballpark, and now the DH, Tyler Stevenson.
Tyler Stevenson.
1-1 now. And that one upstairs. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. Making the calls behind the plate in this one is Woody Keller.
Yeah, and Woody does a pretty good job back there, Boog. He's got a pretty fair strike zone most of the time. Maybe some inconsistency here or there, but usually he's back there doing a solid job.
And a swing and a miss. And there's 1 down.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way. but that
First
time,
baseman,
a little anxious.
Spencer Steer.
In now for the Reds, Spencer Steer. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. Home run number 5 on the season, and they jump ahead in the second. It's 1-0. Siggy, that's his 50th career homer.
50 might not sound like a huge number, but it's a nice little milestone that a lot of guys don't get to. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Here's the left fielder, Connor Joe. Just missed.
Out.
Fastball for a strike.
2-2.
The other way. And he takes it himself for the out.
Batting 7th, catcher Jose Trevino.
2 down, base is empty. Here's Jose Trevino. On the ground right side, and it's through for a hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. Will Benson now at the plate.
Right fielder Will Benson.
Trevino off of first with 2 away. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Well, they just threw that fastball
1-2.
by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
2-2.
That misses. Yeah, that's ball 2. That's to third. They take the force out. Inning over. 1 for the Reds on the homer. It's now a 1-0 ball game. Back after this on the show. And we're back. Top half of the 3rd inning. This is Bryce Terang. He's going to finish with a new career high in stolen bases, Chris. Swing and a miss. Now 1-2. The Cincinnati bullpen has some movement. Lyon Richardson up and throwing for Terry Francona. Rogers getting cranked up as well. Looking to get the tying run on base.
Outside ball.
That one misses, and the count is filled up. Andrew Monasterio in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And the tying run is on base.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
And here is Andrew Monasterio. Runner at first with no outs here.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get in the scoring position.
Swing and a miss. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Jackson Chourio up now for the Brewers.
Jackson.
Well, with pretty good speed over there at first base, I think the pitcher's got to slow everything down. Hold the ball a little bit, step off, just try to break the rhythm and timing of a potential base stealer.
Step off, throw to first, and he dives back in safely.
He's got plus speed, but in this situation, all eyes are going to be over there trying to keep his lead tight.
Runner on the go, pitching for a strike. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. And the tying run is now in scoring position. Runner at second here, one gone. Strike three, and that's two in a row. Here comes Christian Yelich. This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high leverage situation.
Yeah, Boog, not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at-bat that could change the course of this game dramatically.
A little bit low. And that one is lifted in the air. Friedel sizing this one up. And that's the third out. Milwaukee leaves one. They trail here 1-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the second baseman, Matt McClain. The 1-1 is fouled off. Right side, Terang. Whips it to first. One gone, bottom of the third inning.
Now batting, the center fielder, T.J. Friedel.
T.J. Friedel, the next to hit for the Reds. And a pitch. See ya! Strikes him out for the second time today.
No, that slider was way out of the zone, and for me, it just comes down to not seeing the pitch out of the hand, not tracking it into the zone, and then also being a little bit anxious, not confident in your two-strike approach. And so when a guy's in that position, you get him to commit early, and a lot of times you get the swing and miss, as you did right there.
2 out, space is empty. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Reds down in order. They lead it 1-0. Back here in Cincinnati as we go to the top of the 4th. And here's the first baseman, Rhys Hoskins.
A lot of times you're looking for a guy to get that tying run on base, but because of the power, you want him to tie up the game with one swing here.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. That's down and in.
Expect for that guy to come right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff walk.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
Oh, nothing too fancy on the strikeout pitch right there. Just a low 90s fastball, and I'm not sure he was trying to challenge him, but that's pretty much what happened. Very hittable location, but he found a way to just get it by him.
Daz Cameron up now for the Brewers. Out to short. The throw to first. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th.
Oh, we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder. Wow, really impressive.
Sal Frelick digs in now. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. But they won't have a play as he takes first on the drop third strike. So he's able to reach first base despite the strikeout, and that extends the inning. Kind of a tough turn of events for the defense there.
Yeah, that's maybe a little bit of a morale killer. For a second, you think you're about to go hit, but really quickly you have to refocus and be ready for the next play. We'll see if they can work around it.
2 outs, runner at first. Joseph Ortiz getting ready to hit. The shortstop takes the ball.
But with the tying run at first base, he's looking for something he can get a lot of barrel on, drive it into a gap, and score that run from first base.
Two outs. Runner on the move. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Move over to first, trying to keep him close.
Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around to score and tie this ball game up.
Runner on the go again. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Runner on the move again. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Strikeout number 8. Brewers strand one. They're down 1-0. Welcome back, and they turn to a new arm as we kick off the bottom of the fourth. Nick Mears.
This guy's a strike thrower. He's done an excellent job of avoiding walks so far this season.
And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Ellie De La Cruz. And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss.
1-2.
Activity in the bullpen. Rob Zastryzny appears to be getting loose. And that skips in the dirt. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, that's a blue zone right there, or the cold zone on the hitting chart. Just doesn't have much success in that part of the strike zone. And a really good job of the pitcher executing. Try to go there as often as you can. The numbers are in your favor.
The next offering misses. 2-1. And it's fouled away. That one missed. Liner caught it second.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
2 outs, base is empty. Next for Cincinnati, Spencer Steer. And a 1-1. And a swing and a miss.
1-2 is the count.
And they'll do it again. And down on strikes he goes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We're headed to the 5th. It's the Reds 1 and the Brewers nothing. Back now as it'll be a pinch hitter to lead off. William Contreras.
And he would be the tying run, Boog, so we may see him try to launch one if he gets a good pitch to handle.
Next offering is in for a strike. Hit on the ground to short. De La Cruz zips it across, and the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
Bryce Terang up now for the Brewers. One down, base is empty. Hit in the air, center field. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
Now batting, third baseman, Andrew
So it's their last
Monasterio.
chance in this one. Next for Milwaukee, Andrew Monasterio. Swung on, belted. That's back. And it's off the wall. And the double puts the tying run in scoring position with 2 away.
Everything came together for him. Absolutely blasted that one into the gap, but just didn't have quite enough to clear the wall out there. Maybe a little more elevation under it and it carries over, but that's a swing you'll be happy with every time. Now that sets up a huge at bat in this ball game.
So the tying run in scoring position now. Chourio will hit next. That one missing inside. So the tying run at second. Jackson's swing hit to the left side. Has to barehand it, throw to first, and save. He busted it down the line for that infield single.
One out away from this game being over, but an infield single keeps them alive. They're still breathing, and maybe this provides that last-minute spark.
And now Terry Francona makes his way out of the dugout towards the mound, and he'll make a change. Andrew Abbott out of the game, and a nice effort out of him, no doubt. New arm coming on. We'll be back for that in a moment. Emilio Pagan comes on trying to close it out.
Well, good luck against this guy. He's been extremely tough to hit this year. His numbers are excellent.
Big at bat coming up with Christian Yelich stepping in. Here's a 1-1. Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. Pagan is just 1 strike away, and that's way high. And the count's even at 2.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. I mean, you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to.
That's a base hit. Oh, he botches it. The tying run is in to score from third.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Go ahead run on base. And the batter now, Rhys Hoskins. Two aboard, 2 outs. And a foul ball, he stays alive.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensures safety for the fans. Last thing as a player, you want to look up and see a fan get hit.
In the dirt, blocked. Tag, safe. And a wild pitch, and both runners are in scoring position.
No trouble moving up to second on that play with the ball getting that far away from the catcher. Nice job to take advantage of the wild pitch.
And that's outside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Daz Cameron in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Deep breath, he's ready, and he fires. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Hit softly on the ground, left side. Throws to first in time. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. All even now at 1-1. Bottom of the inning.
Leading
Down the
off
left
for the
fielder,
Reds,
Connor Joe.
Left fielder, Connor Joe.
Fouled off. He was late. The 1-2.
Ball.
Got him! And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Oh, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or
Now
Uncle
batting,
Charlie. And you can
catcher,
see
Jose
why. It's not a
Trevino.
looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
And now the catcher comes up to him. Jose Trevino. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Next one misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
2-2.
Good eye right there.
That's a really good take.
Will Benson in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely
Now batting,
and just
the
bunched
right
him up
fielder,
on the inside part of the
Will
plate. Couldn't get
Benson.
around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Trying to send this to extra innings. That misses the zone. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And it's filled
Got a
up.
full count.
Matt McClain in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Gets a piece and stays alive. On the ground to third. Fires over to Hoskins, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Reds go down quietly. Score remains tied 1-1. And we're back. Top of the sixth inning. Here's the left fielder, Daz Cameron. Late swing, fouled off. Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Joe has a beat on it. Brings it in. And there's one away.
Now batting, right fielder, Sal Frelick.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And now the right fielder, Sal Frelick. Swing and a foul out of play. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
Battling here as he fouls it away.
Ball. 2
One
balls,
out.
2
The
strikes.
go-ahead run is at second here in extra innings. And it remains 2-2.
We're always having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Two now. Way high.
These first 2 hitters really making him work out there. Already 14 pitches this inning.
Grinding AB right here. About to see pitch number 10. On the ground, and that's just foul.
I don't know how this at bat will end, but I'll be sad when it does. So much fun watching this thing go back and forth.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Joe has a beat on it, and there's 2 down. Now the Reds manager is out of the dugout and will make a move to the pen. Emilio Pagan done for the afternoon, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break.
Now pitching for the
So a
Reds.
new arm out of the bullpen for the
Number
Reds,
72.
Lion Richardson.
He's throwing the ball very well
Richardson.
overall this season. He's been really tough to get to. You see that ERA, and that's where you love to be.
And now Joseph Ortiz. Swing and a ball lifted in the air right field. He just missed it. Squeezes it, and that's the 3rd out. Nice work from the Cincinnati pen there. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. All tied 1-1.
Now pitching for Milwaukee.
And we've got ourselves a pitching
Number
change.
58.
Rob Zastryzny.
Rob
This southpaw's been
Zastryzny.
really good against left-handed hitters. Here's the second baseman, Matt McClain.
Oh, how he'd love to walk it off right here.
Man at second. Swing and a miss. 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
In the air, right field. It's going to fall for a hit. Throw comes in, and the winning run stops 90 feet from home. Nobody out. So they hold the runner at third, wanting to play it safe. Think that comes back to bite him?
Boy, it's hard to say. That runner on second to start extras is critical, and you want to make sure you don't waste him. If they don't score this inning, there'll be some second guessing for sure.
So runners at the corners, nobody out. Here's the center fielder, TJ. It gets through, that's it. Across is the winning run, and the Reds walk it off.
Well, you come to the ballpark hoping you'll see something special that day, whether you're a player or a fan. A walk-off win, nobody forgets that. A memorable moment that'll be logged in the backs of the minds of everybody that witnessed this here today.
And your final score here today, 2-1. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.